welcome to Calmsden Farm. It's always amazing when you rock up into this map and you hear the bird sound. Always, you know, it's as if you hear it for the first time type of thing. Okay, well, we don't need to hitch up to you at all. Okay, so we are in the process of planting. What are we, in September? So let's see how he does it. I hate the way that the way he kind of approached. The approach is completely no, it's a bit off, put it that way. All right, so first planting on this map is on its way, done by Courseplay, but it's on its way nevertheless. Alright, so we're going to let him do his work. We're going to figure out exactly what our plans is for this map. We're obviously going to get into animal side of things. I don't believe I'm going to do anything to do with olives or grapes on this map at all. I think we're going to keep that for Hood Belleron and into whatever map we may choose to go after. Obviously I'm going to do it in No Man's Land, but No Man's Land, the episodes are going to be a little bit more rare. So yeah, this is where we're going to run into a bit of a dilemma, because obviously a lot of new maps are coming out and I'm going to want to sort of play a lot of new maps, but it's impossible. It's impossible for me to do more than 2 maps. It's just you just can't remember what you've done in each map. Like I come on this map after being on Hood Belleron for a little while, and then you're kind of trying to think, oh, what's going on? What did I do? What didn't I do? Where am I up to? Imagine if you're doing 3 maps. That has to be like a full-time job. And unfortunately, this is not my full-time job. All right, well, I'll let him do his work, and I'll get myself all sorted out, and then we will carry on. Okay, so we're at the point of just planting. So I thought what I'll do is I'll wash this tractor a little bit so it's not as dirty. And we're going to get ourselves the roller that we own and go and roll the field behind the planter. Now we're going to give him a bit of time, obviously, to go ahead of us quite a bit, because we don't want to be in his way. So I was kind of debating on what to do. We own, so we'll just stop here for a second. So we own fields, wow, we own a few fields. 31 and 4, I haven't even been there. 15, they're grass fields. So maybe I should look at cutting some grass while we're waiting for our worker in this field over here to sort of be quite a bit ahead of us. So I'm gonna put you over here. I'm trying to remember if there is any traffic, but what we'll do is we will park you on the side over here until the worker's obviously been ahead of us quite a bit. Alright, I took a little bit of a break from cutting grass purely because our worker decided to stop working, and we definitely don't want to encourage. Oh, there you are. We got bits and pieces in the field where they don't seem to want to work. That's fine. So we'll get ourselves onto the bigger field, and I'll set the roller in here. Hopefully Courseplay can do that job with the roller, and we'll put this guy on work here. We're gonna obviously go and fill him up with what he needs first, and then we will set him up so he can do this field. I think I need to move either that or try and get rid of all that rubbish from there. Now I know that this kind of rubbish makes it look good, but I'm not a fan of it, I'll be honest with you. Yep, definitely need to replace this and put it somewhere else. Oh, can't do that. we haven't set up a job yet. Okay, so we're gonna in here create a job. Oh, go back. Target position. Yeah, just go there. Okay, open. Number of headlands, go with 5. Everything else is fine. Generate course. Boom, boom. I'm always curious to see where he's gonna go. So it's gonna go back to first point. Let's get rid of you. Okay, so he went for a bit of a drive to come back to exactly the position that he was in the first place. We definitely need to get ourselves a bigger planter or seeder. Otherwise we're going to be struggling with just this one. It is fairly fast, so there's no problem there. Yeah. Do we own this field ahead of us? No, we don't. So we need to make it our priority to buy that field. And one of these big fields we're going to make into grass. We're going to plant grass on and not make it into grass, but you know what I meant. Okay, so we finally got courseplay to, well, I got courseplay to work. Now it's sort of going to be overlapping a little bit as it's going around, but that's all right. I'm not sure why. You saw what he was doing. So yeah, finally he's doing the headlands as supposed to. So we're going to have quite a lot of barley. I maybe should have picked a bit of wheat or something to plant. As you already know and saw, we have leased a tractor and a baler to take care of the bales and all the grass fields that we've cut. I also found a mod, where are you? Electric mower, which is nice and cheap, so we're going to be buying this to have, to have as our mower, as our main mower. So once we have the cash, we're going to buy that. Looks like we got this field down here. We're going to take care of that as well. What field is that? Oh, okay, so it's no field number. That's interesting. So we're going to take care of that as well. So I'll let this guy do his work, and we'll get into baling very soon. Okay, so we're almost done as far as planting is concerned. Just got a couple of repair jobs that Courseplay has kind of just sort of stuffed up. I'm not sure what's going on with Courseplay, but it seems to have either I'm not setting up right or something is kind of amiss. I had some issues with the grass field where the computer froze from it. So yeah, okay, I could have done a much better job of that, but anyway, we'll come back and fix it. Now we got a little line that it was sort of left undone above us. Just get all that finished, and then we are done as far as planting and all that sort of stuff is concerned. Okay, what happened? Okay, I thought I did turn it on, but obviously I didn't. So our 3 arable fields are all now barley. Again, I'm surprised on how little seed it uses. I mean, I've planted 3 fields and only used 1.5 of these tankers of seed. I remember in FS19, they seem to use a lot more seed than what seems to happen over here. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Again, not that I'm complaining, but to be honest, I kind of would want to see it use a little bit more seed than what it's currently using. And I know that sounds a bit silly. Why? What do you mean you want to spend more money? But I do. Okay, this guy here. Okay, where are you going? How about I get rid of you and go and do this myself. Since we're here, we might as well take care of these little misses. Now, next time we are going to have to plow these fields. It looks like all of these fields, all of a sudden, I've just realized that they need plowing. Okay, so we'll fix this little bit that he missed. And looks like there's a little bit in that corner that we need to fix as well, and then we're done. And I believe we're going to leave this episode here. I realized that I did say we're going to do bales, but that's going to be in the next episode. We kind of got sidetracked with all these other little things that we had to do. I didn't realize how many different things that we were sort of that we had to do that we hadn't finished. So we might as well stick to this age if we're going to miss some, so we don't miss on both ages. So yeah, our next episode, we're going to start to do our baling. We're going to have to do a little bit more grass, so we might as well leave it. So our next episode is going to be more focused on grass, where we're going to spend a bit of time in hay and silage and all that sort of stuff. I do want to try that but I think that only works with round bales. I may actually end up doing some round bales just to try that sausage silage, and I may just flop it up here. Yeah, we don't want to have to come back. So okay, thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, as always, you be kind to each other, and as always, have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family. Stay safe. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.